Sorry, just dancing to the Crisis 2 music. Wow, that was a really fucking gay intro. Anyway, everybody's been talking about their 3DS lately. Ooh, look at me, my 3DS is so special. Ooh, look at the 3D. Fuck the 3DS. I don't give a shit. It looks nice. I actually played with one in GameStop. It was pretty addicting to play with, but it's a gimmick. 3D's gonna... I don't care. I want to talk about the Sony Xperia Play, which looks way more mind-blowing than a stupid-ass 3DS does. But I need to get over one thing. Alright, so I'm an Apple whore. You know that. If Apple made a game console, I'd probably go buy it. It wouldn't even be the best. And that's why I was so drawn to the iPod Touch, because, you know, it wasn't meant to be a game console, but, you know, the App Store came out and everyone started developing for it, and it has some real potential, and it still does. You know, I played the Rainbow Six that came out for it. I played Dead Space. The Street Fighter 4 wasn't even that bad for it, but it's not meant for games. And, you know, if you want to play games on the go, you look a little fucking nuts. Because, you know, people think if you play video games, you're an ultimate nerd. I fucking wrestled in high school. I'm not exactly a nerd. Okay, maybe I'm a giant-ass nerd, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so I like the iPod because when I would be bored in public, you know, I look normal because it just looks like you're, ooh, look, you're on the iPod. You're probably on the interwebs or Facebook doing something cool. No, I just like to fuck around on my iPod and play Angry Birds or something like that. But battery life is shit on an iPod. I mean, if you use it for games, you probably get maybe an hour or two, and it's like, I mean, if I'm at school or something, you know, my iPod's dead by the time I leave class. Not that I'm playing in class, but like between classes, you know. And you know, it had the internet on it, so you know, you can check your stuff every once in a while. But especially with the 4th gen, it's like you would expect the battery by now for them to upgrade it, but they just never ever have. So it's like, you know, Apple, like, obviously people are using your device not just for your music anymore. Like, they're using it to play these games that people are developing. So make the fucking iPod a little thicker. Who cares? Even if it was like that thick, fucking give us a battery so we can game. Obviously, that's what people are buying it for. If it just did music, I'd be having my Nano again. So, you know, since Apple can't catch the hint and watch right when I get the Xperia, they're probably going to come out with, like, the Apple iPod game. It does everything it did before, but better. What did we do to change it? We added a half hour more battery life, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Anyway, so, Xperia Play. If you don't know about this, it is was rumored PlayStation phone, and I thought it was a myth, so I was like, I'm brushing it off, whatever, I'll get my iPod. Apparently it's coming out either this month or next month. It's in Europe. I've seen reviews on it. Everything looks good on it, but I'm going to go over the specs that I'm going to read. Sick. It looks like a normal Android phone, if you haven't seen it. And then it slides up to open up a, basically, it's a PlayStation certified phone, as you know. So you would have your D-pad and your buttons and 2 shoulder buttons on the phone. But, I'm not good with the video editing shit, so you can go Xperia Play it yourself. So, let's see, okay. 119 by 62 by 66, right, 16 millimeters, sorry. Okay, weight is 175 grams, I don't give a fuck. Alright, the memory inside the phone already is 400 megabytes, which is whatever. But you can get a micro SD card up to 32 gigabytes, which is exactly what my iPod does. So really not that bad. My iTunes, I think I only have about 5 gigs of music. 4.25. I mean, I'm a music whore too, but I delete songs a lot anyway. My only issue is, like, I do it with my Wiz. Like, if I have to, like, you know, you plug your iPod in, it syncs automatically. With the Wiz, you know, you forget what songs you have on there, so I'd have to, like, delete the whole music file and then re-put them on just to make sure I have everything. But then an hour later, I'd find a new song. So, I hope that works out a little bit. Google Android 2.3 Gingerbread. Nothing special. And now we're going to have a jump cut because I have to go poop. Most satisfying poop ever. Anyway, where did I leave off? Alright, so Sony's promising that every game that will be on this will be 60 frames per second. I can see that happening if it's a dedicated gaming phone. And my only issue is that, like, if it becomes the next N-Gage. N-Gage had so much potential, but it had the side-talking issue, the, take out the battery to put a new game in kind of thing, which is, inconvenient. With seeing an iPhone and iPod and Android, like, not all nice casual games. And the thing is, like, this has your D-pad and your analog sticks, and the games are going to be optimized for that. But, some games are obviously just use a touchscreen, like Angry Birds. So I'm just hoping that Sony backs it up. And I know they're coming out with the NGP, but it seems like one of these products are going to have to go. And the NGP has 3G, so why wouldn't that be just... Why not just make it this, I swear, every time I do a video, I have to shit, and my phone goes off. So let's see if we can find more specs, because I don't research. Yeah, it said it was supposed to come out in March 2011 for, us Americans over here. Fucking, it's got your accelerometer, like, your Android and your iPhones. Multi-touch, so you can do your pinching and your whatever. The web browser is going to be just as good as any other Android. You've got your GPS, your Bluetooth, your local area network. It's going to be able to do mobile hotspot too, which is bad. Let's see, we got standby. About 413 hours on a 3G network. Okay. Talk time. 6 hours. Okay, that's not bad. Your music play up to 31 hours. Great. But I want to know the gaming time. Let's see. We'll find that last thing out for you. Xperia play. Let's see. There we go. Breakdown of the battery life. Boom! I don't fucking know. Alright, basically this one's going to be awesome. I'm just hoping it's not the next N-Gage, but I want to know, what do you think about this? Is it going to be the next N-Gage? Is it going to totally overthrow the mobile gaming market? Let me know. To my 3 subscribers, leave me a comment to find out. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.